They told me for years there was no money in podcasting. Well, they were all wrong.
So how much money can someone make? Like, can this be a full-time job? Just like you have day traders, right? All they do is just buy and sell stuff all day long. Can alternative investing kind of be a full-time gig where you live pretty comfortably? Let's say like a regular, even like a 2-bedroom apartment, in anywhere in the country, or like a whole house. Can you live full-time just on an alternative investing?
I think you can. I think it can be done. So I know people who deal with $50,000 book sales.
Wow.
And so obviously if you're dealing with a $50,000 book sale, you might have been into the book at 30 grand. And so you're making a $20,000 profit.
Yeah.
There are people that all they do is that they deal with auctions of books that are worth 10,000 or more. And so they are sellers of really high-end books. They deal and they sell to Heritage or they sell to Otis. And there are people who do this, and they obviously might not do this full time. They might have things like they might advise for companies, they might advise for Heritage on the side, but a bulk of their money comes from this. And so I think people can do it. I don't think it's the easiest task. I think you need to know what you're doing. But I think people, and there are people who are doing this, who are buying and selling a lot of books and buying a lot of books and moving a lot of merch, because there's a lot of rich people in the United States. And you know what it is? We have the most millionaires, I think, in the world in the U.S., and we have the most billionaires in the world in the U.S. And well, a lot of these people want fun toys. And I think it can be done. And even if it can't be done, if you are dealing with $50,000 books and you sell a few of those a year and you're making 80 grand on those sales, and you have a regular job that's producing you 100,000, and then you take that 80 grand and you invest it properly. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about 80 grand in profit. I'm not talking about 80 grand in the actual thing. You pay yourself back and you kick it forward. You see that 80 grand. And if you do that enough times for a few years and it's invested correctly and into dividend stocks, you probably don't need to ever work again if you do it the right way and live frugally.